double busy, getting busy, do. Yo, what's up, it's me, double busy. Alright, let's play some Going Medieval Early Access. I'm gonna go ahead and resume the game I've been playing. A new life. The plague had ravaged the British Isles, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Untold millions went to an early grave, and those left standing were plunged into poverty, brutally scarred by the horrors that they had witnessed. Nothing would ever be the same again. In springtime of the year 1353, David, Willem, and Hunlaf set off into the wilderness to claim a piece of the land as their own, as was their right, in the eyes of God and under the law. Here they may lay down the foundations for some kind of future. Perhaps hope will follow. Good land is there for the taking. In all four corners of this once mighty land, citizens are rebuilding in hope that the horrors of the past few years can be left behind. It's possible that there will be fighting, drought, sickness, hunger, but what of it? Life goes on, says Willem, and so must we. After many travails, they arrived in a valley with golden plains, cut through by a snaking river. For Hunlaf, it conjured visions of bountiful harvests, song, and wine, a place to put down roots, a homeland. They decided to title it Manxey. So my banner has like a little cat, because I love cats. Cats rule and dogs drool. So I went ahead and named it Manxey. Okay, here's our little group of people. We have David. David is going to be our botanist, which means farming and cutting trees. Our marksman, which means our bow and arrow for defense and hunting. And then it has some backup skills like carpentry, which is building some wood items, medicine, in case anyone gets hurt. He was already pretty good at mining. Some 9s in like tailoring or speechcraft, and 5s in everything else. Hunlof is our intellectual, a researcher. 15 in melee, so he'll be our melee combat. And then our animal handler also. So milking the goats, pinning and pasturing, feeding them, and hopefully training. Maybe we can get a dog from the trader soon. Okay, Willem is our construction person. He's going to be the best at building the buildings and all the little workstations to start with. Culinary, he'll do some cooking once he's done with those things. Is an okay marksman, has some medicine of course, and is going to be our trader with speechcraft. And so you could see everything else I just put at 5s, melee 0 for the person who's a marksman, same thing for David, whereas Hunlaf is a 0 marksman. Everything else is like low 5s in case I need that. I don't know, getting that far into the game. Okay, taking a look around where we are. We're doing a small map, so you can see that that's pretty much the center of the map. Scrolling up just a little, you can see there's a lot of trees over in this area, and out in here, you can see our starting spot. We've got plenty of food, mushrooms, herbs, red currants. We've got plenty of tall grass to feed the animals. Mixed in here somewhere, there's a few little barleys and flaxes, so that's good. And there's a little patch of clay over here for when we build some kilns and things for cooking in a smokehouse. And then, whoops, right here is where we're going to start. So the main center is going to be here. This will be a small farming plot with animals. Eventually I'll expand over here, and that will probably be the real farm, and I'll do a big building in the back. So zooming in, it didn't save what I had put in place, but I'm going to have the butchering table here. I have the research table there. I'm going to put the 2 shrines or temples like that. Back end table back there in that corner. And then you can see I have the 3 beds. So in and out of here is the farming, and they'll go downstairs to store. Eventually I'll put a brewery or a fermenting station back there, and they'll have a shared cellar. This door is going to go out to farming, and the butchering will be easy to get to. The cooking is also right here in the main hallway. Research is easy to get to in the main hallway. I'll have their leisure time, and then we'll have some sleeping spots. But I'm not going to build those yet. I'm going to get rid of all this leisure, even the butchering table, and even the cooking. Focus on getting the research started so I can get to fermenting the station fast, and the beds so they have a spot to sleep. Lining that out, putting down a floor, pitting and pasturing animals, and setting down a quick farm. Okay, here we go. And you can see I'm canceling all that stuff basically because I want to focus on getting this structure built first. Okay, so I did some priorities. It looks like we've got David cutting the trees. Good job, David. Hunlof is hopefully doing some research soon. Let's go look at his jobs. Research, Hunlof. Okay, you're supposed to be researching Hunlof. Oh, I know, I haven't set any jobs, that's why. Okay. Let's go into research. Obviously, we want architecture, agriculture, and then fermenting costs 15, so keep going until we have 15. There we go. Now research. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on... Yeah, one's fine, because animal husbandry will still happen before that as well. And now Willem should be doing construction. And let's make that a win for you. And then David will plant. So I can go ahead and start building this area. They need more sticks. So let's chop down these dead trees. Get some more sticks. For our cellar, we want carcasses, animal carcasses for butchering. We want all of our food except fermented ingredients. That actually has to be warm in order to ferment. Seeds, regular seeds but not saplings. And anything medicine. We'll call that food, seeds, medicine. Oh, and I almost forgot to set their schedule. While I was looking around for some things to harvest, maybe a little bit of barley or a little bit of flax, one mushroom and red currant. Don't need a lot of food right now, but I want some stuff to get started. There's a deer carcass, so we'll go ahead and unforbid that, and we'll be able to set up our butchering table and get some meat out of that. Alright, I think I have my job set for a little bit. David's first priority is cutting plants, in other words chopping down trees to make sure we have wood for construction. Then hunting if I give him hunting orders, farming, and mining if I give mining orders. I'd rather he mine before farming, but then again there's not a lot of farming to do, so eventually that'll get done. Tending and convalescing one's for everybody. Steward one also, because very rarely do I mess with locking doors, closing windows, putting out torches, stuff like that. Carpentry if he gets everything else done. And then 5s just in case other things need to get done or someone gets hurt or injured. Runloff, number 1, actually animal husbandry, because I want the goats to be milked and make sure they're taken care of. Then just keep doing research, and everything else is secondary to that. And Willem, no, not drinking, constructing. And if he's not constructing, then cooking. Okay, and at the end of our first day, we've got our pen pasture, a little bit of cabbage started, a stockpile to get all of our other stuff in here eventually, butcher table, both shrines or temples, backgammon table, research is going, 15 meals set to cook, food stored with a little bit more mining to get everything inside, wooden sticks, dirt, ash, bones, and all the trash, hay, and just a little bit of stuff getting harvested. So we're good to go. And our first night of sleep, everyone's asleep. Let's go ahead and go see how their sleep is recovering. Looking at their schedule, they're supposed to sleep until 4. So let's go ahead and watch that. Now notice that They've only got 6 hours of sleep, which is not realistic. Light at 4 a.m., dark at, what is that, 9 p.m.? So that would be like the longest day. I don't think it's supposed to be 100% accurate to real life so much as give you the sense that they need sleep and that there is a cycle. And everyone's totally recovered by 0300, so we could actually go into the schedule, probably move that back an hour. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see if they start getting tired. Well, actually, they slept all the way until 0600. So let's go ahead and keep that. Okay, research is available for fermenting, so I'm going to unlock that, and then I'm going to pause the game and figure out where to place it. So I know I'm going to have a beam coming out 10 this way to make a big room in the back here. I'm going to have stairs going down into the cellar, further out so I have more cellar room, and stairs going up to this wall to where the guys can walk out here and defend. I don't know if they can walk over the walls, like over the roof, but I'll have at least one coming out this way to be able to shoot down along the walls. And then I'll figure out if the brewing station can be placed underneath this beam once it's made. So So something I want to do now is see if making this little floor right here, if the guys can walk on it. So who's not too busy? Linloff. My researcher, you're supposed to be researching. Oops. I guess I put hauling too high. Okay, let's have David go up there. Oh, the floor is not built yet. Never mind. Oh, here's something else I forgot. You can choose your fuel for like wall sconces and things like that. Just use sticks because you're going to have so many sticks. Okay, now this beam is built, so let's see if the fermenting station can go underneath it. Well, it's only a 2x2, so yep, it would allow it. Okay. Alright, so now we have a fermenting station ready to be constructed. A little pile for putting the fermenting ingredients. Let's go ahead and lay down a floor, just in case. And then when things are done being fermented, they'll be taken down in the cellar as finished products. Do I have all this set to be wooden floor too? I hope so. Okay, now that the floor is built, let's go ahead and see, can they go over here? No, they can't go through that ceiling. So, if I'm going to want them to get out to that corner, I'm going to have to build like a little walkway around somewhere. Okay, so that's okay because this will be a second story up here, and they'll be able to go out a door there, go out a door there. Will I be able to build wood here? Looks like it. Let's go ahead and set one and see. Space already occupied. Oh! Alright, I'll have to rethink that then. So I'm going to have to build the roof and then flip it. I just saw some meat out there on the ground, so obviously I need to extend the stockpile. And put down a floor. And now our second night of sleep. Ooh, the animals are already up. You guys are up by 5. Yeah, okay. Everyone's feeling good? Let's see how the mood is. Just a -1 for an uncomfortable bed, plus 25 for their initial optimism. We're looking good. Oh, forgot to actually start fermenting stuff. So I always do that because it just makes one of each. Now, fermenting fruit juice requires fruits, whereas mash is any ingredients. And if you go in here, you'll get to see what they use. Red currant, cabbage, barley, beet, carrot, apples, etc. Versus just red currant and apples. So let's go ahead and get ourselves plenty of red currant so we can get some wine and stuff going. And then let's look around to see if they have any barley, flax, anything else. We do have cabbage growing already in our garden. Ooh, more red currant. 15. Looks like, yeah, that's pretty good. So I'll do the 15s. Don't want to lose these herbs, but they're not close to dying yet, so we're okay. Maple, oak. Will we plant anything else? Birch.
We can plant rhubarb.
There we go, barley. Now I believe barley can be used for fermenting mash. Whoops. Yes, so I'm going to do 2 spots of that instead of just 1. 2 cabbages, 2 flax, 2 red currant, 2 barley, 1 herb. I can't even grow herbs anyway, I don't have the skill for it. Alright, Willem, you need to prioritize production. Already working on it? Good. There we go. Yeah, we definitely need something to be fermenting immediately. Because we do have 19 stimulants, but, you know, that's not the most. We want to make sure we have something set up. That'll take us 3 days to ferment. Decaying because of unroofed. That's 44 days, so we're okay. Ooh, nice. Now we can get furniture, so we can do weapons racks, bookshelves, and... oh! No. Next after that, I'm going to have to go to preserving food, because I want shelves. That'll be easier. Or do I want that now? Yeah, furniture is nice, but I want to preserve food. So let's keep researching until we get to 20. I want to be able to put shelves down here and start saving some space. Okay, well I messed up with the roof. I need to go side to side to be able to get my guys out here to battle. Unless I always come around this way or that way. Oh, but I can't build the wall right here. I need there to be a wall for the second story. And I could build it up top here, but then I'd have to relocate the stairs. So, easiest thing to do is just deconstruct this wicker roof and then rebuild it. That's fine. I got plenty of sticks. It won't take very long. There. So now I'll be able to have guys run around the outside here and stand on the sledge and fire. Alright, before I leave on this one, the trader came. So I'm going to go ahead and buy all his barley, a couple beet seeds, sell most of my cabbage seeds since I'm already doing good there, buy a chicken, and I'm thinking hopefully I can get some eggs? I don't know. Sell a little bit of our fermenting juice, we'll still have 10 of that and 10 fermenting mash. Buy some flax seeds, sell a little bit of our herbs. That's one of the early game special things you can get that's worth a lot of money. Just go out and pick some herbs if you want to trade for a chicken. Sometimes you'll get lucky, they'll bring a dog, and then maybe you can try to train the dog. I'm going to buy all his packaged meals, sell a little bit of meat and red currant because we've already got enough cooked meals, and buy up all the rough wine. And then you'll just have to watch and make sure that you have stockpiling for all this stuff. Okay, well that seems like a good spot to stop for now. I'm going to collect up stuff, research to get my little shelves in here and start saving some space. Probably mine out 2 more spots here and build shelves in there for storage. And just kind of keep going until the first attack. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll show you some more in the next video. Double busy. Busy.